شكرا دكتورة حنان على المحاضرة الجميلة. يعني كلنا بنقع في بعض البيت فولز من الحاجات اللي حضرتك قلتيها. أنا عايزة أشكر، يعني مش ممكن همسك المايك من غير ما أخد فرصتي إن أنا أشكر إخواتي وأساتذتي في كلية الطب القصر العيني اللي هم يعتبروا يعني إحنا التوأم بتاعهم، وإحنا يعني متعلمين معاهم وفي وسطهم دايما. فشكرا دكتورة نسرين، شكرا لكل الساينتفك كوميتي وأساتذتي العظام اللي أنا اتعلمت على أيديهم. دلوقتي في شركة كامت المفروض هتقول لنا laboratory solution delivered by كامت medical. تبتدي الدكتورة رانا رمضان quality control product manager.
طيب. First of all, thanks for hosting us. مرسي على الوقت. We'll go through. Okay, we'll go through السلوك.
ممكن حد يشوف لها المايك؟
solutions اللي كانت ميديكال بتقدر تقدمها for اللاب يونت. اوكي طيب احنا we'll go through البايراد solutions اللي احنا بنقدر نقدمها لللابس. في مشكلة. اوكي بايراد we have three major lines, the QSD, the CSD, the IDD. We'll go through briefly in 3 sessions. The QSD or quality control line, we can provide a full solution for the quality control material, starting from the external quality control, the internal quality control, the QC data management that can process the internal quality control data. Go through a little bit. The external quality control solution offered by Bayrad, it's a ECAS programs. We have a fully accredited 17 program covering all units جوه lab except the microbiology and molecular biology. Those are 2 topics that cannot be covered. ECAS is all depending on comparison. So we are the biggest peer group worldwide. That's why we can give you a full picture of your performance in the lab. The second arm of the quality control is the internal quality control. The internal quality control, we have a main segmentation. It's a first party, second party, and third party. Bayrad is dedicated for the third party quality control. Okay. كده تمام. طيب, the internal quality control, we are dedicated for the third party quality control. We are offering a non-biased daily control compatible مع all analyzers. We can use with the same vial, working on the multiple analyzer that give us non-biased picture of the performance of the lab. Especially الفترة اللي فاتت بقى في أكتر focus على ال third party quality control من ال updated ISO guidelines ال 2022. ال recent update was giving a stronger recommendation for using a third party quality control. وكمان الجهار المعايير الجديدة which is increasing the percentage of the internal quality control versus the external quality control than the previous معايير في الحاجات المعلنة يعني اللي فاتت. It's increasing أكتر for its non-biased and full performance picture. طيب, whenever we're using a third-party quality control, we're having a huge data retrieving from this QC. So we have to have a QC data management system علشان يقدر يعمل processing للداتا دي و convert it into information أقدر أخد منها full picture عن فعلا البرفورمانس بتاع اللاب بتاعي. So Bayrad have Unity real-time software. It's a QC software automatically retrieves the QC data من الجهاز, automatically بيسحبها, يعمل لها processing وanalysis, يطلع لي الفول QC statistics starting from and LJ charts وصولا للسيجما ماتريكس والuncertainty والcomparability studies which is asked by recent guidelines الفترة اللي فاتت وكمان through اليونيتي software نقدر نوصل للlatest trend of the QC which is IQCP أو individualized quality control plan based on my risk assessment inside my lab. I can apply specific risk management. I can apply specific West Guard rules أو acceptance و rejection rules per each analyte based on my policy and my guidelines that I'm following وأقدر أطلع personalized QC plan متماشية مع البوليسي أو الجايدلاينز اللي أنا بتبعها. This is the full solution of BioRad regarding ال QSD line يعني. We can go through the next part اللي هو ال diabetes screening solution. BioRad we're offering multi-analyzers testing الهيموجلوبين A1C أو الglycated hemoglobin, الفاريانت أو الميوتنت hemoglobin types وكمان البيتا ثلاسيميا. If we're taking the D100 as an example, especially it's a very fast and accurate instrument. بنقدر نطلع الريزلت في almost 45 seconds per test وده يديني high throughput of 80 sample per hour وده بيكون effective في high rate labs. The last part of the BioRad solutions, which is the virology solution, we're offering ELISA kits with manual washer and reader طبعا والautomatic washer and reader, and it can be used alone في lab, depends on my usage, أو أقدر أستخدمه كparallel للchemiluminescence علشان أبقى independent of السولو supplier لحاجة واحدة في such an important diagnostic panel زي الفيرولوجي ما بقاش معتمد على حاجة واحدة فممكن يبقى عندي parallel معاه الautomatic ELISA for الفيرولوجي kits. This is for my part للبايوراد. الباشمهندس سامي will continue for the BD solution.
Thank you. Besides BioRad, I'm proud to present also our solution in CAMET for flow cytometry. Actually, recently, for the fast and accelerating development in multicolor flow cytometry, which requires standardization not only in the panels, diagnostic panels and schemes only, but also in the hardware and the software of the flow cytometer. That's why BD is offering a solution for both of this. Actually, there's also a need for an automated sample preparator for the samples for flow cytometry in spite of the increasing number of multicolors used for single patients. Also, the single patient will require more than many tubes, many monoclonal antibodies, which may cause human errors in preparation. Thus, BD is offering a solution for standardization with the BD FACS-Lyric flow cytometer and its duet, the FACS duet sample preparator. Actually, the BD FACS-Lyric is an FDA-approved benchtop up to 12 colors flow cytometer. It has many aspects that may flatter most of the people who have experience with flow cytometry, especially the outstanding resolution at all the flow rates. We have the same resolution at all flow rates. Thus, this has a positive impact on the time per sample acquisition per tube, especially when we are analyzing millions of tubes and looking for a rare cell. For example, like an MRD, this would have a high impact on the time consumed for a sample preparation. The special design of the stainless steel flow cell gives us a wide separation between the positive fluorescence and the negative fluorescence of any group of cells, thus giving us a wide space for the dim population, dim positive population. So people who have problems separating if this is a dim positive population or a negative population shouldn't have such a problem with the FACS-Lyric, especially with the high stain index available. This is standardized daily with QC beads that we offer to offer the standardization of the instrument, and we can have a benefit that there is no deviation from one day to another. Also, a stable color compensation is what the FACS-Lyric provides to the user. Because not anymore the spillover values are dependent on hardware like the photomultiplier tubes, which can be susceptible to electronic noise, decay, and other physical factors. But right now in the FACS-Lyric, the overlap, the color overlaps and the sensitivity of the color compensation is dependent on the mean fluorescence intensity that we set on our dot plots and our histograms. Thus, if the operator needs to change the gain for any fluorescence, either increase it or decrease it, the instrument itself does an automatic adjustment of the color compensation, so there is no need to do another procedure for the color compensation. Also, using the QC beads, we have a standard report that we can have daily to check our linearity, our stability of the CVs, the background noise, if there is any background that is affecting our results, and we have a pass or fail report that we can have that makes you confident before you run your samples. A good option is the universal loader that can be added to the fax lyric. Actually, it can provide an automatic loading of tubes for about 40 tubes or microplates for 384 tubes, microplate wells. The FACSDOIT is our new sample preparator for the flow cytometric samples. It does complete preparation, pre-analytical preparation, starting from lysing, incubation, washing, centrifugation, all included inside the FACSDOIT, and it can be hardware implemented to the fax lyric, so directly all the samples can be prepared in the FACSDOIT and introduced to the fax lyric for analysis. The FACSDOIT can be a standalone unit in places where they don't have the fax lyric until this lab can get a fax lyric and becomes a very happy lab. Actually, in the ChemEd portfolio, we can introduce the radiometer, which is familiar, which is a very known producer for blood gas and for cardiology enzymes, besides our portfolio in the micro, which if anybody has any questions about all this, we are very happy to answer you at our booth. Thank you so much, and thank you for your attention. Thanks so much.
شكرا باشمهندس، شكرا شركة كامت. Any question? ما فيش. اوكي شكرا.